to all of those graves. We got another little one there. Judy's first baby died. And we go to that grave too. All of these things are final. You don't go back and understand that they're going to come out and talk to you. It's over. It's final. It's done. Nothing can help that. It's done. When that last breath is gone, unless God undertakes you, are not going to breathe anymore.
That's right.
Now, chapter 16 said, and when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome had brought sweet spices that they might come and anoint him. That's no difference, much different than you taking flowers and things and adorning. And very early in the morning of the first day of the week, they came into the sepulchre at the rising of the sun. And they said among themselves, who shall roll away the stone from the door of the sepulchre? And when they looked and saw, the stone was rolled away, for it was a great stone, a big stone, very great stone. Now, in this finality of what we know as death, it says when they entered the sepulchre, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in white garment, in a white garment, and they were afraid. And he says unto them, be not afraid, you seek Jesus. Now, death to them was final too. So how did this all happen? Think when you put somebody in the sepulchre and you head it back down next morning, this thing is all over. When it looks like it's all over, they thought that this thing was all over. There was no more Jesus to turn to, you might say. And he said unto them, don't be afraid, because you seek Jesus. Who's the one sitting here talking to him? It's the angel of God.
Yes.
He said, which was crucified. He's risen. He's not here. Behold the place where they laid him. Now, how could they believe this? Death was final.
That's right.
How could they believe this? But when everything looks like it's all over, Jesus will come through.
That's right. Come on.
Every time.
Yes.
There's no doubting him. There's no way of putting it into words of how he acts, how he does these things. I have no idea. If we knew how he did these things, we could be miraculous, could we not? But the simple fact is that when we think it's all over, Jesus comes through.
That's right.
Every time. Church, every time. You know, I've been a Christian, I guess, since 1977. And there's been many, many times that it looked like that we just couldn't make it any further. But somehow God done something. I don't know how. We had a brand new car, station wagon, and couldn't drive it because it couldn't put the gas in it. It had an old pickup truck. Fender flopped on it. It's old. That's what we drove because it would run a week on a tank of gas. And we come home from work one evening. Me and Colleen was talking coming down the road. She said, I don't know what in the world we're going to fix for dinner. She says, there ain't nothing in the house. Maybe a little bit of oatmeal. And I said, well, let's have oatmeal then. She can make biscuits. And that's what we decided to do, have some oatmeal and biscuits for dinner that evening. It's Thursday, we got paid on Friday. We pulled up in the driveway, and from the back window of that station wagon to the front seat was a bag of groceries. Somebody, I don't know to this day who did it. You have your suspicions, but you don't know. There was enough food in there for 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months worth of food. How God did it, I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
One night we come out from church and we had Hillary and Stephanie in hand towels for diapers. Didn't have no diapers. Nobody knew this in hand towel. Come out, it was $40 taped to the stern wheel. And note says, buy some diapers for the babies. I don't know if somebody knew it or not, I don't know. $40 taped to the stern wheel. Every time that things got to the point to where you thought it's all over, God came through. Yeah. Kelly probably remember us going on Sunday morning and going to the park. We packed the picnic lunch right around the corner from there at the park. We stayed there all afternoon and come back so we could go to church on Sunday night and had the gas to come back. Don't let us down.
That's right.
When it looks like, and in life, things look like it's all over and done with. But it's not when we know Him. It is not when we know Him. It's just not going to happen. He said that He would never see His seed begging bread, did He not?
That's right.
That's in the Word. He said He would feed us, clothe us, keep us, direct us, if we'll allow Him to. Church out early today, but that's just the way it is.
Amen. It's all right.
But we need to understand that just because things look bad to us, it don't look bad to Him. He's always got an optimistic outlook on things.
That's right.
Where we fail, He succeeds. Where we don't see, He sees. All these things, Christ knows your need. Amen. Stand, man. Stand.